To begin, I already have my face washed and prepped to have my eyebrows filled in. And for my eyebrows, I went back to using my NYX Tamer Frame Brow Pomade. I'm in the color Espresso. Everything I'm using will be in the description box below with the shade and a link for you guys to possibly purchase. I just like pomades a lot better for my brows because I feel like I don't really have, you know, thick and full shapely brows. So let me know if you guys want me to do a more in-depth eyebrow tutorial on how to fill in sparse brows, because your girl has no brows. Like, I truly fake it till I make it. So without further ado, I'm going to start with my face, and I wanted to show you guys the brushes I'm going to be using for my full face today because these brushes are amazing. I've already used them, and it is the Luxie Face Essentials set. So I have 6 brushes here, and I always tell people when I do my foundation, I never use sponges because sponges just, it either soaks too much product for me, and it's just like, it's so hard to clean, so I just personally don't like it. But this right here is my favorite brush out of the entire set, and it is the Luxie Round Top Blender, and it's like a buffing brush. So this is perfect for your foundation. So I'm going to show you guys what I do first. Of course, I'm going to prime, and I use 2 primers. So I use the YSL Blur primer. This primer is literally so freaking cute. The packaging is amazing. I mean, it literally like matches my room decor when I'm back in school. And I pair it with the Sacha Mattified primer, and I really focus this primer in the T-zone area because I'm very oily. Well, I would say not like oily, but like combination skin. So I go in with this first. I go in with about 3 to 4 pumps of this YSL Blur primer. Alright, so now that I've done the primer, I'm going to go in with my foundation, and I'm using the YSL All Hours foundation. And honestly, I swear by this foundation. I work at a golf course, and I've had so many people compliment me on my skin, and like, I don't say I'm wearing makeup, but it's like, I just like how very skin-like it looks, and I really think it's basically my technique of how I apply it. So I go in with literally like this much starting out, and this is another reason why I love buffing brushes. So I literally just take a little bit like that, and I work on one side of my face at a time. So I just kind of eyeball it. If I need to, you know, add like a little bit more to finish off the rest of my face, I will. But again, I just kind of work in small doses like so, and I just buff it in. Now I do like my foundation to be like slightly darker, and I really don't go all up in my forehead with too much product because I already feel like my forehead is like naturally darker than the rest of my face. So I just kind of focus it around the cheeks and everything, and I don't really put too much under my eyes because I don't want it to be too cakey because I'm going to put concealer under there. So I just kind of buff it in. And again, this brush is amazing. I love buffing brushes for my foundation. So once I've blended that in pretty well, this is what I'm working with so far. And I don't really like full coverage. This is buildable, but you know, I keep it very sheer and skin-like. So next I'm going to go in with my LA Pro Girl concealer, and this is in the shade medium beige. I need to get some more. So I'm going to go like that under my eyes. I never put concealer on top of my forehead. Like I said, I just feel like I'm too oily for all that, and my trick to really just get the slightest bit on my forehead is to use the same foundation brush to blend out my concealer, just so it can keep it very like seamless and doesn't give me too much of that like super duper highlighted effect. And I really work it on the side of my nose too. That's how I lightly contour. whatever is left on this brush, I'll just go in the center of my forehead and just kind of blend that up there. So again, you see, it's already still like very seamless and skin-like. So these luxury brushes are great. I do have a coupon code for you guys. It's literally my name, Kaela, for 15% off your purchase. Like, these brushes are everything. So after I have my concealer on, I like to go in with my Sacha Buttercup setting powder. And this is like in this yellow banana shade. And I'm going to go in with this tapered powder brush. This is the tapered face brush actually, and it's the 520 Luxie brush. So I'm going to take literally a little bit like so. I don't necessarily bake my face, but I like to call this like sauteing my face under eyes, because I don't really leave it on too long. So I just kind of tap off the excess. I'll go back in again, tap it off one more time, and just place it under my eye and press it in. And I really focus it in the center of my forehead, because my forehead is literally like always so glossy. So now that area I low-key do like bake. And then even in areas that I did not put concealer, I'll just kind of sweep it on the side of my face, just to kind of help with like the whole contouring effect. And then once I did all that, I'll just go in and just lightly brush off anything that may be left under the eyes or wherever I put the setting powder. Okay, now I'm going to go into my Sleek Cosmetics contouring palette, and I'm going to take this shade right here, and I'm going to take the large angled Luxie brush. I'm gonna go with my Becca Cosmetics highlighter, and I really like this one because it has multiple shades in it, but I mainly focus on these two right here. And I'm going to take just a random fluffy brush like so, and just sweep this on the top of my cheeks. And another trick that I like to do is go back in with that foundation buffing brush, and I just kind of tap the highlighter in, because sometimes it can be like a little too patchy or too glittery, and I don't like that. So again, I just want to keep everything very skin-like, and if I took a little bit too much off, I'll just go back and kind of sweep whatever is the remainder on the brush. And then to apply highlighter under the eyebrow, I like to take a small little, you know, fluffy eyeshadow brush and kind of focus that on the arch of my brow. Of course, I'm going to be adding some mascara, and this is my Tarte Man Eater mascara. I need to get some more because I'm like honestly almost out of mascara. I don't really care for the brand of mascara. I feel like mascara is just mascara. Honestly, it really all depends on the wand shape. So I kind of like this because the wand is like this. Now, of course, to vamp up this look a little bit more, I'm going to be adding some lashes, and I'm going to be adding the Ardell Demi Wispy lashes. I feel like those lashes go with any look. They're very natural, wispy, and they're pretty. So I'm going to apply those off camera and then finish up the look. Alright, so I applied my lashes already, and again, these are the Ardell Demi Wispies, and I want to show you guys the little lash applicator that I use. I got this from Five and Below. It's the bomb. Like, I just feel like this little curved area on this tweezer really just helped me put the lashes on a lot faster than just like normal tweezers. So I love this, and again, make sure you guys use my code Kaela for your Luxie brushes. Again, I'm telling you, this is the key to a really, really flawless foundation or base on your face. This buffing brush is better than a beauty blender in my opinion. Trust me, I've used it before. I'm not really into the sponges because they're just hard to clean, like I said. But yep, this is pretty much my finished look. And of course, I popped on some beauty supply store lip gloss. They're $1, like you can never go wrong with it. I know I need to get more into like lip colors, but I will. Again, I saw all your responses on Instagram when I asked you guys any other makeup looks you want me to do, and I will be doing them because I wrote them all down. But yep, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below for this makeup look. And I will do a drugstore version. Honestly, it's the same thing, just a different foundation, but instead I'll kind of like do a full face drugstore look. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Make sure you hit that subscribe button.